going on? Welcome back. A new day, and we're right back to the Twitter saga, part 4. So, it looks like this thing is all but done. You know, as we saw, woke employees put out their list of demands for Elon, which was so much fun to laugh at. You know, you should check out my video on the topic if you haven't seen it yet. And yesterday, we talked about Elon entering Twitter headquarters carrying a sink. And he also changed his Twitter profile to read Chief Twit. And basically, woke Twitter went insane. And then he addressed employees. And he also began addressing Twitter advertisers. He put out his own letter. Elon Musk says Twitter cannot become a hellscape under his ownership and should be warm and welcoming to all after he confirms $44 billion acquisition, and staff fear he's about to wield the axe. Elon Musk warned advertisers on Thursday that Twitter cannot become a hellscape under his ownership as he confirmed that his $44 billion takeover of the company has moved forward. The Tesla CEO sent a tweet to advertisers Thursday morning saying that while he wants the social media giant to become a digital town square, it obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. Our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, he wrote to advertisers Thursday, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games ranging from all ages to mature. He added that he very much believes that advertising can delight, entertain, and inform you, saying that when done properly, advertising can show you a service or a product or medical treatment that you never knew existed, but is right for you. It is essential to show Twitter users advertising that is as relevant as possible to their needs, the 51-year-old billionaire concluded in his letter, adding, "Low-relevancy ads are spam, but high-relevant ads are actually content." Musk later agreed with a rapper on the platform, Zuby, who suggested that Twitter should find a way to compensate, monetize, or partner with its top creators like every other social media app. Absolutely, the SpaceX founder wrote in response. Haha, Zuby! Good shit. You know, now this wouldn't do anything to benefit me, but I'm happy for the top creators that I follow. So, it's pretty obvious what he's doing here. You know, trying to make sure that advertisers aren't chased away, which makes sense. You know, it's fair for him to say that while Twitter will be more accepting of both sides of the dialogue, and it's about damn time, he also has to make it clear that it won't be, you know, an unmoderated hellscape. You know, while that is fine, there is one problem I have with that. So I'm just going to jump down the article a bit here. You know, it is an absolute mammoth of an article, and I'm not interested in everything here. Meanwhile, Twitter staff remained on edge Thursday, one day after Elon Musk marched into the social media giant's San Francisco headquarters. He was later pictured speaking with some employees, reportedly denying rumors that he is culling 3/4 of the staff. But that did little to assuage the more than 7,500 people employed by the social media giant. Okay. So this is what is irritating me a bit. The fact that he supposedly walked back his pledge to purge 3/4 of Twitter staff. Now, keep in mind, this was just a report from quote-unquote inside sources. You know, the term that the establishment media always likes to use, which signifies they're about to spew some bullshit. But still, if this is true and he actually said that, I do worry about the platform becoming more fair and allowing both sides of the aisle to speak their opinions. You know, these people can't be trusted with that. And if he does keep everyone on, those moderators better be on an extremely short leash, and big changes must be made to the algorithm, you know, or else this is meaningless. You know, this is why I'm still in the camp that things may not change as much as we would hope, but we'll see. As one Twitter employee explained in an anonymous essay for Business Insider, those who remain at the company are worried about the Tesla CEO's volatility. I don't think my colleagues and I have a good model for how volatile he is, and I can see that rocking the boat, especially if he makes more comments that make people say, "What the hell?" the anonymous Twitter employee wrote. There are also people here who are just unfazed by his volatility, they continued. They're not going to react in any way. The employee noted that their fellow workers' views of their new boss will all be contingent on how many people he lays off. People are asking, if heads are going to roll, whose good graces do you need to be in to stay? The employee wrote, adding, most people think layoffs are going to be pretty immediate. Now, in regards to this anonymous employee, I think I may have found out who it is. Now, I know they have 7,500 freaking employees, so the chances are low, but I just have this feeling. So let me show you something. So this video was going around in our corner of Twitter, and just wait until you see how irritating it is. It's basically a day in the life at Twitter. So let's check it out.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week, went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool.
Now, I want you to remember this face. Remember her face.
Literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some foosball with my friends to kind of
oh my god, this is unbearable.
Also found this really cool meditation room that I thought was super neat. I didn't do any yoga, but they have this yoga room if you are a yogi, so also thought that was really cool. Had a couple more meetings in the afternoon, had a ton of projects that we needed to knock out. Say hi to my teammates. Went to the library to kind of get some more work done. Obviously had to have our afternoon coffee, so made some espresso. And then before leaving for the day, had some red wine that's on tap.
This is so pretentious.
Went up to the rooftop and just honestly enjoyed the beautiful weather. So awesome trip.
Okay, thank fuck it's finally finished. Now, you remembered that face, right? So let's go take a look at these other two photos of Elon Musk addressing Twitter staff after his arrival. Oh shit. Now, check this woman out. Just look at that face. Look at that expression. The resentment, the loathing, the despair. Oh, why me? And, as another Twitter user brilliantly pointed out, guess who it is? So you see, that's gotta be the anonymous employee who ran straight to the mainstream media to whine about the completely unfair Twitter purchase by Elon Musk. I know. The chances are low, but I just thought that was hilarious. And the woke Twitter staff are still having an absolute meltdown. Okay, so here are a few tweets from some of the Twitter staff. Hey, Elon Musk, thanks for visiting Twitter San Francisco. Hope you enjoyed your coffee at the perch. Just one question. Was it fun to look at the faces of the people you said you'd be laying off? I'll just go ahead and answer for Elon and say yes. Yes, it was. Now, here's another. When Elon walks by your desk to see what you're working on. Okay, well, after watching that day in the life video a minute ago, we know damn well that Twitter employees barely do any work. It's basically an adult daycare. And this guy wishes he was like the alpha in this photo. Though, I will admit, it's a pretty funny tweet. And the last one. No matter what, tweeps know when to gather. Thanks for showing up under the circumstances. Tweeps? We're so super tweeptastic, you guys. Oh my god, this tweet is all kinds of cringe I never thought possible. So, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is just a small sample of the kinds of people who work at Twitter. So, not including the 3 people who left these tweets and the woman in that agonizingly annoying day in the life video we just watched. That means there are up to 7,496 more employees just like this. If Elon keeps them on, this new direction for Twitter stands a little chance. So anyway, enough of that. Elon also talked about his motivations for buying the company. And while I've already said why on this channel, it looks like his statement just proved that I was correct. And that's a relief to hear. I was really worried he would cower before the mob and change his reasons like he supposedly did in regards to firing the staff. And I just like his general sentiment on the fearmongers in the media. Musk also revealed his motivation for buying the company in the open letter to advertisers, writing, "There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it is wrong. He said he acquired the company because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence." But the 51-year-old billionaire wrote, "Much of traditional media has fueled and catered to either the far right or the far left, as they believe that is what brings in the money, but in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. This is why I bought Twitter," Musk wrote. "I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make money. I did it to try to help humanity, whom I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility." So, yeah, that is good shit. He's just reiterating that he is determined to make it a true public town square that caters to all sides of the dialogue. But again, it's just words unless he actually backs it up and makes the needed changes to the freaking staff. So, that's about it. Although I'm feeling a bit more uneasy about this than I was. The woke staff needs to be downsized tremendously, or reeled in, or whatever. Or else none of his promises will be brought to light. And it won't be easy to do so and convince chicken shit advertisers not to flee. Though his hint from yesterday about maybe adding a monetized video element to Twitter, as we talked about, that could help with that. So, there you go. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Also like it if you did, and if you could please consider sharing the video and subscribing. It helps me out a ton. And I'll see you in the next one.